In all our weavings, we do a combination of natural dyes and aniline dyes or commercial dyes. So what we do here, most of the time, we are hand dyeing our colors using cochineal, which makes red, purple, pinks. We use
English walnut to get browns, marigold for the yellow ones. Indigo, fresh indigo, also dry indigo.
And we use
the yellow onion skin.
Oh, onion skins. Yes, onion skins to get some brownish, and pomegranate to get black.
And we can get another color. We can over dye on the brown or with the onion skin with cochineal. We can get orange.
Or indigo with marigold or tansy, and we can get some kind of like a greenish color. And to get this color, what we did was using, like I say, cochineal, lime juice, and baking soda. You can see here on my hands, almost matches the color when we did the demonstration about how to create different colors using cochineal. And this is the color that we created using, like I said, cochineal, lime juice, and baking soda. We make sometimes a little bit of Angora, or we're going to try to do alpaca in the next few years, but sometimes the wool changes. Sometimes depends how it hand-spun, because this is all hand-spun wool. And depends how dense or depends on the thickness of the wool. Sometimes the color changed a little bit, or sometimes the cochineal it's too old. So sometimes there's a lot of different factors that affects the dyeing. But what we hand dyed, we try to hand dye a bunch of the same color to make sure that we have enough to cover different pieces. Okay, all our pieces, we are signing them with our 4 little dots. So those 4 little dots represents the 4 generations in our family as a weavers, but also represents our family in Oregon. It represents myself, my wife, my daughter, and my son. And why dots? Because dots in our traditional weavings, they have a sacred meaning. They represent the seed of life, and each generation is the seed of life, and each one of us, we are the seed of life. That's why we end up signing all our weavings with our 4 little dots. The loom, this loom that you see here in our studio, El Aventurero, my dad taught me how to weave on this loom when I was a kid. And when we moved from my hometown to Oregon, he gave it to me to keep the tradition alive. And after we moved, I named it El Aventurero, the adventure. And for only one reason, we made a long trip from Oaxaca, Mexico, to Oregon. That's why it's El Aventurero. And this loom goes with us whenever we're doing a show. If it's and we ask all the people in the show, in charge of the show, we ask them to write down the name of the places that this loom has been, because someday we would like to have all these different places where our loom has been, and leave it as a legacy to our family here in Oregon, to my daughter, to my son, or even our grandkids. We just never know what's going to happen, but we want to leave it as a legacy, from our family here at the Pacific Northwest.
One of our really good friends give us this journey. So this is the
loom has its own journey.
Yeah. So everybody who stand on the loom or trying to weave, they write their name on the book. And this is really special because anybody can have the experience, but some kids, they really enjoy it, and that make us really, really happy, because you never know who
You
you
might
want.
impact
Yeah, or you're gonna be inspired by
by your family.
your family.
And we have an experience last year. A young lady came in our booth in Salem and wanted to learn how to weave. And she came, and after she stayed for several hours weaving in our loom, she asked her dad and mom to buy a loom for her. So, like Laura said, we never know. We might impact in someone else's life and start weaving. We never know. We might have another great weaver down the road. Okay. We have our customers. They really appreciate how we are creating all these new motifs, especially all these inspired in the Pacific Northwest, and especially my wife Bauhaus designs. We're trying to bring all these new movement and bring it to life again, and create one-of-a-kind pieces. And our customers, sometimes they say they buy it from us, and like a couple years later they send us a picture, or just right after they buy our piece they send us a picture where they hang it or where they're having it on the floor. And every once in a while they email us again and saying, we really enjoyed our weaving, and thank you for weaving this piece for me, and we are planning to leave it to my son and hopefully to our grandsons. So hearing that from our customers, that make us feel really happy, really. I don't know if there's a right word to say that, but there's something that we really feel. But because seeing that in our customers, that motivate us to keep creating and keep weaving something new to make someone else's lives happy. So that's very important for me and my wife and my son and my daughter to have that connection with our customers.